Wyze says around 13,000 customers could briefly see other customers' camera feeds, rhyming with a similar issue Wyze had from back in 2023. Wyze blames glitches in rebooting systems after an AWS outage. Quoting 9to5 Google, last week, Wyze users experienced a major outage that took down camera feeds for several hours. The outage was attributed to a problem with AWS, Wyze said, but as the cameras came back online, some users started to notice camera feed thumbnails that weren't from their own cameras. Wyze confirmed over the weekend that yes, camera thumbnails were accidentally accessible from other users' systems for a brief period. The thumbnails were seen in the Wyze app's Events tab and showed images, not full clips, from cameras that were not from a user's own cameras. The company at the time mentioned to The Verge that the issue had been reported by just over a dozen users, but the actual impact was far greater. In a round of emails sent to Wyze customers overnight, Wyze explains that this thumbnail issue affected roughly 13,000 customers. Thumbnails from other accounts were sent to that huge number of Wyze owners, and the company says that just over 1,500 of those users tapped on the thumbnails from other users. Wyze explains on its forums that the emails were sent in 3 variants. One email was sent to all customers unaffected by the issue, one sent to those affected, and a third to users whose thumbnails were not only visible to others, but were tapped on to be enlarged. That led to some uncomfortable situations, including from one Reddit user, a 23-year-old woman, who was, quote, getting ready for work during the outage. In the email, Wyze explains that the issue was caused by a third-party caching client library that was recently integrated. The system had trouble handling all of Wyze's cameras coming back online at once after the outage was resolved, which led to, quote, mixed-up device ID and user ID mapping. Wyze also notes that, quote, to make sure this doesn't happen again, a new layer of verification has been added before users are connected to event videos, end quote.